I always gotta hit the record. So yesterday we bought presents for everybody, right? The guinea pigs got their presents for Christmas. We're still waiting for some to arrive. And we got the dogs presents. We got Kiwi a really expensive plush from Lunchbox. It's a dog toy. It is 100% a dog toy. It's a Zero dog toy. Technically, it was supposed to be for Miko because she's Zero. We got it home. We had it at the bottom of the bag. 5 minutes, and that fucking dog had it out. And also, I knew everything my mom got me for Christmas from Lunchbox. Or Box Lunch, sorry. It's reversed, and my brain doesn't do that. So first, I've got to... So we're doing for those just joining, we're doing the first ending. We're going to try to do all the endings. Ending 1. With Trish in the office after she showed off. I also have it from the head dev of this. Also gave me a guide. And I love the names of the endings, by the way. Has anyone actually seen the names of the endings? They're hysterical. Okay, so I need to go into the office. It's this one. Alright, so Trish in the office after she showed off Anon's waifus. Okay, so to ignore Trish. Okay, so this is the first ending. We have not actually shown this. No, I've got nothing. Spears sighs like he expected me to add something more. What was I supposed to say? Forgive her and act like nothing happened? Is it okay for you guys? Yes. Oh, so I got my little dinosaur here. Well, Anon... Hold on. Well, Anon, I can't really say I blame you after all that. Trish remains silent, her eyes locked on the floor. You can go home for the day if you need to. Right before I clamp my hands on the doorknob, Spears speaks up. Oh, and Anon, don't think I didn't notice. Uh-oh. Slowly turn back to him. God, I love these devs. About that. Your waifus are trash and your taste is shit. My door is always open so I can share some quality anime. Speaking of quality anime, should I spoil for you guys something we're going to be doing next year that I'm over the moon for, or should I save it? What? Yeah, Spears looks like an anime type. I open the door to see Fang again, expression complex leaning against the door's frame. So, here's a question. Who here likes... My phone going off. Who here likes Vampire Hunter D? Reed has taken my place beside her with comforting arms around her shoulders. Okay, so we've done this. Sure, let's get out of here. Reed lets out a heavy sigh. Gonna stick around and... gonna try and talk to Trish and all. Well, we are gonna be doing something with Vampire Hunter D next year, and I am way over the moon about this. It is going to be really, really cool. It is going to be really cool. We're going to be doing something with Vampire Hunter D. Hopefully, it's going to be in a few months, but it really depends. And I don't want to jinx it, but Aurora's already doing some art for it because he wants to try to draw in Amino's style. Reed, I'm taking a break from the band. Reed's expression shifts to one of sadness and shock. I just need time to think, alright? Like, you know that'll crush Trish. Fuck her. But you can't really stop if you think it's right, dude. Taking a breather and all. Thanks, Reed. God, I like Reed. Reed offers a weak smile as we turn away from the principal's office. See you, Space Cow. Did he say that last time? Did he say that last time? Wait, did he just... God damn it, Reed. We make our way in front of school and I mentally prepare myself for what's coming. Time for the walk of shame. As I may... Okay, so we've done this. Doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm doing this right, Tenji. Am I? Also, I didn't catch that. People pointed this out. He's the guy from Venture Brothers, and my dumbass didn't even catch it, but you guys are right. Monarch. Fuck, I didn't catch that. Okay, so... Again, we've seen this all. We're going to stuff we haven't seen. Alright, let's see. I don't follow. Like, I told you a while back how I can't do anything to help my sister. That frustration has been getting worse. I'm not even sure it's anything wrong with Fang at this point. Just like, it might be me getting upset over what I don't understand. Something like that. I wouldn't worry too much about Fang. She tells me she's fine. She might come back to school tomorrow even. She bounces back well. Still a bit on edge about everything though. But that's her business, right? Sure. I just can't shake the feeling. I just can't find the right words. All of the games by this dev team. I have another game of theirs about 2. Who's DMing me? Oh. Wait. Okay. Sorry, that was actually something important. Let me put your arm back up. Does Fang and I going out bother you that much? It's not exactly that, but my dad is gonna fucking kill you, dude. Oh, I know. I'm lost. Is he asking me something for... Okay, I think we've done this. Nope. I'm not a mind reader. I mean... Well, if that's all, I'm gonna leave. I have homework to do and stuff. Nazer sighs. Yeah, sure, sorry. Oh, so in this one, he's not really opening up to us. Text me if you figure it out, I guess. Yeah. See ya. Nazer looks back ahead at the curtains and doesn't get up to follow me out of the auditorium. So in this one, he doesn't open up, and the last one I think he did. We are going to do the 4th ending last, the good ending. We're going to work our way to it. I fished the key from my backpack and unlocked my door. My place is as drab as ever, and Fang is lying on my bed, paying close attention to whatever she's doing on her phone. She looks like she hasn't slept in days. How long has she been on her phone? Yo, I'm home. You feel better? The loud sound of chewing and a thumbs up was a good enough reply. You didn't really miss anything today. Mr. Farnsworth basically gave everyone the day off. She finally finishes whatever she's raided from my fridge, and with a massive gulp. Nice, so no homework to catch up on? So, come on, Anna, relationships shouldn't be this hard. What have you been doing? Nothing. It's a high school relationship. They are hard. Oh. Ate all your salami, tried playing a game, but I don't know your password. Oh, what a horrible boyfriend. Thank fuck she didn't see any Saturina. My bad. I guess it slipped my mind to give it to you. What else can I... Oh, and Nazer wanted me to meet him. Fang looks up from her phone. He did? Why? Yeah, he ended up just mumbling a lot about the two of us, so I left. What a weirdo. Can't he stop getting into my business for like a week? Sicko, him and Naomi. No, Naomi's the sicko. Fuck that bitch. I hope I know what's gonna happen to her. Also, apparently in canon, the girl in the second game is Naomi's sister. Fuck you, I'm going with these are the descendants of Anon's group. So there you go. It's the daughter or granddaughter, because it makes it funnier. I sit on the bed next to Fang. Hey, forget about them. How about we actually do something fun now? Sure, like what? We could play some party games or something. Oh. Can be something else if you want. You want to play Mario Party? I just thought you were going to say we should go out somewhere or something. I'm trying to save money for a new game that comes out in a few weeks, so that's alright. Got anything you want to play in mind? No, I'm fine watching. Still have a lot to think about, you know? Wow, this is different. I get the feeling I just stuck my foot in my mouth. Or maybe she's not telling me something. Not really my place to pry. If you say so. I load up Towervania, Melody of... Castlevania. Nice. Melody of Melancholy, and Fang's phone buzzes. Oh snap. Something happened, I gotta go. Someone get hurt? No, nothing that serious, but I should still get going. Don't want to overstay my welcome here and all. Oh, alright. Fang gives a quick hug goodbye and waves before she goes out the door. Wow, yeah, she's a lot different in this one. I return my attention to the game and end up playing until nightfall. What a horrible night for a curse. Oh, come on, you devs could have made that joke. Really? Really, we're going with it? Oh, we're really going with this? Fang and I have been together for a month now. Because I don't remember if it said that the last time. Alright, now I'm going to win our prank war. Okay, so this one we've seen. Yep, okay, so this is the same. I forgot, yeah, the prank war thing is in the other one. I help Fang through the first few questions until she says she has a good grasp on the concept. Eventually, I'm able to focus on my own work again, making a steady progress through the remaining problems. My mind wanders back to the idea of going to prom. I honestly don't feel like going. Is this going to turn into Carrie? Maybe Fang will feel the same about skipping prom and just go to the beach or something? Hey, Fang, Something's off with Fang. She gazes vacantly into space. Her worksheet lies untouched in front of her. Fang? I've decided. Huh? Room drama has to play for the school prom. Did I get the wrong ending? Nope, this is ending 1, okay. Because ending 2 is very similar, that's why. It's the only way that everyone will finally see our talent. Wait, you're banned? But I thought you broke up last month. Oh, don't worry about that. Trish called with the idea last night and I apologized. Wait, you apologized? Thinking about it again, leaving the band was something of an overreaction on my part. This is called an abusive relationship. Overreaction, but Trish has been my friend for a long time and I shouldn't have been so harsh on her. Yeah. So the band's back together. Isn't that great? Sure. So you'll go to prom to help us play, right? So much for avoiding it. Fuck me! Guess I don't have much choice. You sure about Trish, though? Oh, you can apologize to her at lunch today. What? Why in the 7 fucks would I apologize to her? The janitors have stopped washing my locker since it just gets more dicks drawn on it every day. There's more dicks on my locker than in a pride parade, for fuck's sake. It's easier than just letting it boil, right? You should be more willing to forgive people. Come on, we both have limited friend groups. We can't afford to burn bridges when we just accept things, right? Fuck this. When she puts it like that, whatever, fine. But how she put it? Maybe it's just me, but she seems a little frantic. Oh, thank you so much, Anon. I'll start looking for a good suit to wear. Fang yanks her phone out and starts looking through an online catalog of androgynous formal wear. Gay. Well, this can't be a good sign. Highlight of our time here at Volcano High indeed. Dump her ass. Go for Stella. Later that evening after school, Fang texts me. Alright, I got a plan. A plan? To make sure the concert goes off without a hitch. First, we need to learn right from the source. The source? There's an old museum of fine arts doing a special exhibit on music next week. Lots of stories of bands pulling through the last minute, right? If we study from those old guys, we're guaranteed to do great. Is it really that simple? Sure. We're going to learn how old bands did well. We're going to play our music at the prom. Everyone's going to love us, and it's going to be great. That's a lot of gunnas. And you're going to come with me. What about Trish and Reed? Sending them to a bunch of old record shops to cover more ground. So it'll be just the two of us. Sounds like a plan. Sorry, I took off my head thing for a second. Meet me at the Galleria at 3, alright? I'll be there. This doesn't sound good at all. She's completely being manipulated again. I put my phone down and look around my room. Do you need a dress? Do you need to dress special to go to a museum's? Not sure if it would be good enough. It's a museum. It's probably fine. I shouldn't be getting so worked up. I get to spend the whole day with Fang after all. It's a museum. You'll be fine. I've never had to dress up to go to a... No, once I did, but it was for an event. The Fine Art Museum turns out to be a relatively modern building right in the middle of the Galleria. Exactly the last kind of place I would expect Fang to be seen at. I almost regret my decision not to wear my dirty clothes before seeing Fang already waiting for me at the entrance. Seeing me approach, she drops her cigarette and grinds the butt of the ash under her heel. Took you long enough. Fuck you too. Here's your chance, Anon. Don't fuck it up. Kept you waiting, huh? God, you're such a dork. Come on, the music exhibit is inside. Thankfully, admission to the museum was free. Yeah, his head still is up his ass. So this is gonna be interesting. She leads me by the hand through the front doors. I immediately feel the temperature fall at least 10 degrees. Are museums always this cold? Yes. The music exhibits is all the way in the back of the museum, past several rooms of abstract modern art. Ugh. What a bunch of junk. Yes, it is! What, you don't want to buy a painting made with dino egg yolks and whites for 10 trillion? What a steal. What about the sheet of paper with the URL to a picture of a fridge for 50 grand? You're messing with me. It's true. I'll show you when we get out of here. That can't be real. That can't be real. That can't be real. That's so stupid, I actually expect that to be real. Is that from the artist, the banana guy who fucks with people? Because that's the only way. Because if people don't know, that whole banana art, a modern art thing was a troll. That dude was trolling. And he fucking made bank. Might be an NFT. Oh, I didn't even think of that, yeah. Oh, this is a real, I bet you, yeah, this is a real place. This is cool. We reached the exhibit hall with the big words, the Stiggy Muldrix Experience, hanging over the door. Despite it being a limited time event on the life and times of a famous musician, there's only a few dozen people here. Finally. All right, Anon, get ready to take notes. See, the museum near me is an art museum that actually has a circus museum connected to it, which is really fun. They even have one of Charlie Chaplin's costumes. It's really cool. I prefer classical art, but that's just me. Former artist, so I really enjoy classical. I actually like going to art museums and stuff. Art museums, aquariums, stuff like that. That actually would be a perfect date to me. And then coming home and playing video games. Notes? Fang grabs me by the arm and rushes the two of us into the exhibit. Once inside, she gives me her phone. Take pictures of everything for me, okay? The what? Okay, sure. You're not an art guy. That's fine. Let's start with, She scans the room briefly before pointing giddily to a guitar hanging inside a case. Half of it involves money laundering for outside interests? Probably, yeah. I know, like I said, the banana guy was a troll. He got his friend to buy the fucking piece and eat it. Despite being several decades old, the guitar was clearly well looked after. The lacquer on the wood gleamed under the spotlight, and the metal didn't have a speck of rust on it. Oh, that. What is it? She sprints over to the case, and I have to catch up to make sure that I don't drop her phone. It's Stiggy's? I think it's Stiggy's. It's Stiggy's famous guitar. Or wait, Iggy? Is that who it is? It's actually a right-handed piece, but Stiggy was left-handed, but couldn't afford a lefty, so he restrung the regular one so he could play it. Is that... Wait, really? You can do that? Can you? This guitar was the one he used in his last show at the informal gig in some jazz club in London a few days before he bit it. Well, yeah, okay, I know exactly who they're referencing. ODing on drugs. Yeah, it's Iggy. Did you guys see the, was it a K-pop singer who was wearing a shirt of his? Was it? Yeah, it was his, right? And people had a pissy fit because they didn't actually know what old punk was. They thought it was... They didn't get that punk is actually supposed to offend. Because now punk is a fucking joke. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I caught maybe half of that. Either way, I snapped several pictures from various angles while Fang continues her sermon. Alright, what's next? At least she's all happy now. What are you doing? What are you eating, bud? Let me see. What are you eating? Don't eat your paw. Don't eat... Your paw's not yum-yums. Your paw's not yummy. Okay. Dog is now eating the rest of his paw. I'm just gonna do a doggy cam eventually for you guys. She drags me, but he doesn't stay still long enough. She drags me along to the next display case, a few vacuum-sealed pages with various scribbles on them. And these are some letters he hand-wrote to his father. If my dad wasn't such an asshole, he could have pulled some strings and let us play in the precinct. I try keeping up with her ramblings while taking pictures, but somewhere along the way I lose her in the twisting corridors. Oops. I stand in place looking around a bit, but she's nowhere in sight. She can't have gone far, I guess. I'll keep taking pictures of things. My eyes are drawn to a monitor on the wall playing documentary footage. It was a clip of Stiggy playing the national anthem as a protest song or something. It sounded kind of cool, I'll give him that. Yeah, no, his music is cool. Oh, that's a good find, Anon. Fang's voice makes me jump as she reappears out of nowhere. Oh, I forgot to actually share the screen. I'm actually retarded. There you go. Not with you guys, I'm talking about the Discord people. Maybe we could play something like that. Show us a champion of the common man. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Glad I could help. I saw some good stuff in the next row over we can go check out too. She drags me away from the screen to whatever it is she wants to take inspiration from. I'm glad she's having fun and all, but I wish this was more of a date than a research assignment. But I guess she'd feel the same way if I bombarded her with anime. She has her interests and I have mine. Fair enough. Maybe after this I can take her to a restaurant. We're in a city, but there's bound to be something relatively cheap nearby. It'd be nice talking about pictures and things that we've been taking over some burgers. It's only 34 now. It's 4:30. Fuck you, dyslexia. It'll be about dinner time by the time we get out, too. Pretty decent timing. Sounds like a good plan. Oh, he's farting. Fuck. Hold on, I'll be right back. I've got a dog farting near me. Let's turn that up a little bit. Punk is mainstream now. Yeah, all that shit is now. Fang drags me around a few more exhibits, cataloging the various paraphernalia and stopping occasionally to obsess over some minor detail. Eventually, we loop back around to the entrance. Fang looks back at the room we just came from. You about ready to go? Maybe. Just trying to think if we missed anything. am pretty sure we got everything. You could probably construct the entire exhibit using only the pictures I took. I guess. Just can't have this part of the plan go wrong, you know? But about that, I'm still not sure what your plan is meant to... Oh, wait. She dashes off into the room we just came in, leaving my words dangling from my mouth. While I'm gone, her phone buzzes. Hey, are you ready to meet like you said we would? What? It says these ebonics come from Trish, but I don't know what we're meeting later. I didn't know they were meeting later. This will throw a huge wrench into my plan earlier. Alright, sorry, I'm back. What was that about? Sorry, I had to hit up the gift shop. Oh, that explains the fuck ugly tie-dye monstrosity tied around her head crest. You, got a text from Trish, I think. I hand her back her phone. Oh, that's right. I told her and Reed that we'd meet up after we're done with everything. I see. Right, so I'll tell her we should meet at... Actually, Fang, hold on a second. Before we all meet together, do you want to stop by a restaurant or something, just the two of us? She thinks to herself for a moment and smiles. Of course, I dragged you along this whole time, after all. Don't worry about it. I think I can get us something from that taco truck I saw on the way in. Alright, I'll tell Trish to wait a bit. I don't like the music sting. Bad things are about to happen. Instead of Fang dragging me through the museum, we walked out casually hand in hand. I think I saw a truck a block east from here. By the way, do you take polo or asada for what on your taco? Please don't say leng. Oh, wait. She stops dead in her tracks, head jerked to the side. Huh? Look. I peer at what she's pointing at. Some posters on the museum wall. It's an advertisement for a documentary playing in the museum's mini theater. And it's a documentary on Stiggy Moldrix. Oh, it's Jimi Hendrix. It's Jimi Hendrix. It's Jimi Hendrix. I think it's a combination. Yeah, it's Jimi Hendrix. When I saw the ending, that's what got me. The last name. I didn't see this on the way in. We have to see that too. But what about... I know, I'm sorry, Anon. Her eyes pleaded with me for mercy. Just bear with me a while longer. Well, it's not like the truck's going anywhere, at least. Fine, let's go. Oh, thank you, Anon. Yeah, I know this means a lot to you. She's so cute when she's happy. Come on, the next show is in 5 minutes. Already, I'm being dragged back inside. I guess seeing a movie with Fang isn't the worst thing in the world. Well, this sucks. I feel my stomach grumbling for what feels like the 50th time, once again regretting not even buying an overpriced bag of popcorn. Stealthily as I could, I checked the time on my phone before the light can distract anyone else. It's been 36 minutes since the documentary started, and only a few more to go before I can escape. I glance over at Fang, who's been so engrossed in the film that she hasn't so much as looked at me this entire time. Resigning myself to fate, my eyes return to the screen, which is currently going about Stiggy's 4th unfinished studio album. How exciting. I would have just slept through it if I knew Fang wouldn't be upset with me. Not just because of how interested she is in Stiggy Moldrix, but because I wouldn't be taking notes. As the screen fades and the light turns black, I silently thank Raptor Jesus for ending my 40-minute torment. That was really good. I have a lot of ideas for the band. Yeah, it was cool, I guess. Just please get me out of here. Now about the food truck. Oh, I told Trish and Ree we can meet at the Galleria food court. We can get something to eat there. Really not looking forward to being anywhere near Trish, but food is food. Part of me just wants to call the date here and go home. Not that it was ever much of a date to begin with. Alright, let's go then. At least I can talk to Reed about rock ping or something. Fang smiles and leads me back out to the museum towards the food court. I still think this is a bad idea, but I'm still not over what Trish did, and I doubt her mind has changed much either. Stop being grumpy, Anon. You're just hungry. For fuck's sake. Fang, someone filled my locker with a shit ton of hentai they printed out last week. It's not okay. That's just some dumbass at school. We can get some food and it'll be fine. It wasn't some dumbass, it was Trish. We round the corner and I immediately lock on to a certain triceratops. Trish and Reed were already eating at one of the tables. Fuck that. I'm gonna go get something to eat first. You want anything? No, I'm good. Not that hungry. Extra order of fries it is. I split off from the Fang to find a place to get food from. I glance over my shoulder and see Fang saying something and hugging Trish, both of them turning to look over at me. Trish looking significantly less enthused than Fang. No surprise there. I stand in line for a Cretaceous fried chicken stand. Fried chicken sounds good. And ordered my food, savoring every moment I wait and don't have to interact with Trish. The moment doesn't last long and I walk over to a table, food in hand. The only remaining seat puts me straight across the table from Trish. Ah, fucking course. I place the basket of fries in front of Fang and she immediately starts digging in. So much for not being hungry. Reed gives me a thumbs up, wearing his giant oversized sunglasses again. While Trish is making a face somewhere in between judgmental and open contempt. Fuck you, you little bastard. So what took you so long? He wasn't wasting your time again, was he, Fang? Welp, time to clock out of that conversation. I'm sure they can have a riveting discussion without me. It's just one meal after all. I can ignore Trish for an hour and then Fang and I can leave. Digging into my basket of chicken tenders, I pull out my phone and head straight to the Armenian graphic design forum. There's another Grug Snacks thread. I can shitpost in to pass the time. Every once in a while, I look up from my phone and catch Trish giving me a death glare before turning to look back at the others. Before long, my train of thought is broken by Fang saying something. So, Anon, what do you think? Yeah, that sounds good. Oh, fuck! Trish looks smug. What did I agree to? Great. We can try Trish's new song in the next rehearsal. I'm surprised you agreed to that. I would have thought you wanted us to play some anime song instead. She's just loving this, isn't she? Hey man, that sounds kind of fun. Reed is quelled by Trish's sneer. I like Reed. Know what? I don't care anymore. You know what? I don't care anymore. Maybe, but let's talk about that later. I'm craving a milkshake now. Fang gets up and turns to a nearby smoothie booth, leaving me here to deal with these. So, Anon? Her grin is just short of vicious. So happy you agreed to my idea. Guess you're starting to get some good taste. Better than any of that dweeb pop trash you've got on your phone. Wait. God, I wish we could kill her. I pointedly ignore her. She's trying to get a rise out of me. Maybe I'll make somebody out of you too. Maybe. My fist clenched tightly beneath the table. Okay, so really quick, does it matter what I choose? Chat, does it matter or no matter what I say? Okay, it doesn't matter. It's not worth it. I can see it now. Her stupid horn jammed right in her eye. I sigh. My fist unfurls. Yeah, sure, whatever. God, this was a waste of a day. Normally, I would love just spending time with Fang, but she's been so preoccupied with the band lately. I don't even know why she needed me today when all she did was drag me around. And now being anywhere near Trish is the cherry on the shit sundae. Fang returns a few minutes later with a milkshake in her hand. What'd I miss? Just talking to White Knight about his taste in music. Fuck this. I can't deal with this anymore. Shit, I just got a text from the post office. It says my dad's prom suit came in and I wanted to get there before it closed. Sorry to do this, Fang. I gotta go. See you tomorrow at school. I hate lying to Fang this way, but I just can't stand being around Trish anymore. Oh, it wasn't anything I did, was it? Everything's fine. I just want to be ready for prom and your show. That seemed to put her at ease. Alright. We still have a bunch to talk about for the show. See you tomorrow then. Peace, dude. I give Fang a reassuring hug and promptly head for the exit, not missing Trish's dumb, smug face as I pass her. God, she's a bitch. God damn it. 1 month later. It's prom night. Let's see. Okay. My old man was kind enough to send over his old tuxedo. Yeah, we've done this. Took a bit sewing, but I got it looking pretty good. Judging by the wine stains on the sleeve, Dad made a lot of important announcements in that tuxedo. Gives it a bit of history, I guess. When I arrive at Fang's place with a cheap corsage, I see the pomegranate parasite waiting outside the front door. Great. She have sparkles the first time? Dear God, how can she move in that dress? The top half looks like it's shrink wrapped around her body. And I'm 100% certain there's nothing beneath the bottom half. Oh, I already knocked Dan on. Nazer will be out in a moment to invite us in. I'm sure Fang will be getting ready too. I've heard the two of you are going to the prom together. Ladies and gentlemen, the next Sherlock fucking Holmes. I did this already, I can't skip it. No, I just happened to be here in a suit to go golfing. I ignore her, focusing instead on not stabbing my palm even more with these flower thorns. Fuck it, free is free. And nothing more free than a 5-finger discount from the neighbor's yard. You and Fang just make the cutest couple. Did you two sign up for prom king and queen? You better not have set us up. Nah, she said something about the fascist sexist monarchy system. Well, Nazer and I have entered and we're both going to the prom. We're going to be prom royalty. Ooh, I can't wait to wear that beautiful tiara. I picked it out and everything. The crown for Nazer. Script file, it doesn't count as... Oh, okay. I've already tuned her out. Okay, so this is... Really quick, does any of this change, Tenchi? Or can I just skip over it? Nazer opens the door. Well, if it isn't the fanciest jacket I've ever seen. It's certainly better than the background of Avatar he's always wearing. Sorry to keep you waiting. Okay, yeah, we've seen this, so I'm gonna skip. He looks good in that, by the way. Okay, yep, this is all the same. Yep, this is the same. Do we ever get to tell off Naomi? Because that's something I've been wanting to do. There's Fang's dad. So yeah, this is all the same. I wonder if the outfit's going to be different. No intimidating the suitors. Oh, God. Oh, God. It is different once Fang shows up. Okay. Which is worse. Come on. Oh, Anon, you're already here. That's not terrible, but I like the dress. Fang comes down the stairs in a fancy getup. It's certainly less traditional than mine. No less flattering, though. The pockets, though, that's fucking stupid. Legs for days and days. Oh, it's not pockets, it's just a flare, okay. Oh, I was hoping you would wear the dress I bought you, sweetheart. Mom, this is better. It's gender-neutral formal wear. No, that's a guy's outfit. It looks like she took some dickies and made them into some booty shorts. Not that I'm complaining. The word plump is quite apt right now. Oh, Fang. That's an interesting outfit you're wearing. Naomi side-eyes me a dagger. I thought you'd be wearing some kind of dress. Nah, dresses aren't my style. I see. Well, your outfit certainly pairs well with Anon's. Oh, I love your dress too. You look just like a giant pink dildo. Oh, fucking right. Fucking Fang, go, girl. Go. Scratch them eyes out, girl. Get that bitch fight going. Get that cat fight going, full on. Lucy. What did I say about that? I already told you my name is Fang. Fang's mom just sighs. Okay, sorry, Fang, but please, you don't need to use that kind of language towards guests. Oh my god, Naomi's gonna fucking murder someone. Whatever. Maybe we should just go. I'm not sharing a ride with her. Well, if you insist, Fang, before you go, Anon, can I speak with you for a second? Before I can say anything, Naomi's dragging me by the shoulder into the kitchen. She gives me a death glare for what seems like a solid minute before she begins yelling at me. What the hell is your problem, Anon? I didn't do shit. And the first time I ever heard Naomi raise her voice or even swear. How in the fuck did you manage to make Fang worse? What the hell are you talking about? Naomi begins to somehow look even more earth-shatteringly mad. I thought we were going to make her better. What the fuck do you mean make her better? It's like you didn't even try to help her. I did the best I could, okay? I certainly did more than whatever you've ever done for her. And you know what? She's her own person. If she's happy, I'm happy. Naomi's face as sheer anger quickly turns to disgust. I can't believe you. You really don't get it. Naomi sighs and walks away, shoving into my shoulder on the way out, completely disregarding my presence. Just go. Get out of here. This conversation is over. Bitch. I can hear Fang arguing with her parents in the other room, with Naomi not yelling at me anymore. I place my hands in my pocket, turn around, and head back into the foyer. I don't give a fuck. It's foyer, or foyer. Fuck you. You can say it both ways, because I know somebody had a bitch fit about that. My walking slows, and the hall feels like it stretches towards for miles. Could Naomi be right about Fang? No. She can't be right. Fang is happy with herself for once. No, she's not. The arguing from the other room quickly and very loudly breaks my train of thought, and I stride back to where everybody is gathered. God damn, Naomi's pissed. There is no way to talk to your mother, young lady. I'm not a fucking lady, Dad. Naomi leaned against the wall next to the entry to the hall. She turns to me with an expression of very intently restrained rage on her face. Did I really do this, Naomi? Maybe you should leave before this turns into a fight. Naomi's words were cold, but probably true. Fang looked ready to set her house on fire until she caught me in the corner of her eye. Without a word, she grabbed me by the wrist and dragged me through the front door, guitar in her other hand. The outfit doesn't look bad on her. It's a guy's outfit with women's shorts. That's all it fucking is, which isn't terrible. It's not gender fluid or shit. It's just it's a chick outfit. She's a chick. that gender fluid shit doesn't exist. And that's how I get banned even more on Twitch and YouTube. Call a taxi or something? We sit on the curb in silence until our ride arrives. It's the same Velociraptor driver from before. Of course it is. I cannot do his voice. I'm sorry, guys. I open the door for Fang as she fits her guitar in the back seat. Hey, it's my favorite couple again. How's the leg, Skinny? The driver chuckles at his own remark. We're doing fine. Take us to Volcano High? Prom, I'm guessing? You two high school sweethearts should stay safe out there. Crazy world, am I right? Yeah, I guess. Not too much partying you. You sure you guys going to prom? We're sure. Well, if you say so. The cab starts down the street to what's easily twice the speed limit. The engine is surprisingly quiet and leaves the silence awkward between the three of us. I just realized the game doesn't really use music unless it's needed. I like that. In the mirror, the driver's eyes start showing a bit of concern. He glances toward the radio. Please don't. He gives a disapproving look through the reflector. You kids, you feel like stopping by a restaurant or something by any chance? I know a good Chinese place around here. Fuck yes, Mr. Driver, let's do this. Fuck the prom. Let's go get some food. I can wait outside if you two want to, you know. I won't add it onto the bill. I'm on a schedule. We'll pass. No thanks. The driver's trying to help them. Oh my God, take his advice here. Sure. The driver sighs a little. Driver knows something. Eventually the cab pulls up to the school gymnasium, illuminated by the celebratory decorated string lights. Driver is a good guy. Actually, a lot of cab drivers. I remember when my mom had her not her last surgery, but the one before that. You know, when I was gone for a couple of days because I had to go stay at a hotel with her. The driver actually was really nice before we went because we had the same driver for both when we went to the place and when we came back. And when we came back, he actually had a little present waiting for my mom. So did the hotel staff. It was really nice. They got her, like, the hotel staff got her some really soft food because she was getting mouth surgery. And the driver got her, like, this little chocolate bar because he knew it was, like, because I was telling him how nervous she was and stuff because she didn't have her hearing aid in. So she couldn't really communicate that well with him. But he was a nice guy. I gave him one hell of a nice tip, too. I like that cab service. We've been using them for years. I think it was actually the owner, too, that was the driver for that. It's like a little mom and pop cab place in town. I would give them a shout out. I should give them a shout out, but I'm not. If you guys are ever in the town, you know which town I'm talking about, and you need a cab, let me know and I will give you their names. Fang opens her wallet to pay the toll. You know what? It's on the house this time, kids. Wait, really? Sure, yeah. Just have fun and if you need a cab again, you know the number. Yeah, same type of driver, too. We know. Get lost. Don't be a dick. See you. Taxi pulls away from the curb and rounds the corner back into the main road. We still got about an hour before Spears told us to be on. Sounds like we got plenty of time. You'd be surprised. Come on. Driver just wanted them to get him some chow mein. Fuck yeah. But no, he knows something's wrong. The driver knows exactly because of how they're acting. Because think about it. People going to a prom should be giddy and happy, especially the date, talking to each other and stuff. They were completely quiet. There's a lot of red flags. I considered carrying the guitar case for her, but Fang is already a couple yards ahead, power walking to prom. Fang leads the way to the school gymnasium. Her shoulders are tense and her wings are raised higher than usual. I pick up the pace and try to catch up, but Fang's legs only moved faster. What song are you going to play? Just something simple me and Trish wrote. Why? Just curious about what's going to knock prom out of the park. What about Reed? He was busy. Oh no. You live in the cave. I never went to my prom. It's just a fucking party. That's all it is. Just a party where people dance and then go have sex. The two of us. I'm not wrong and you all know that. The two of us go up to the entrance, the room filled with seniors, strobe lights, and a very suspicious-smelling fog. Reed and Trish over in a corner, both with red solo cups. I didn't need to question what was in Reed's. Reed noticed us first and waved us over. Yo, buddy, how's it going? Ready for us? Yo, buddy, how's it going? Ready to see us kill it up on stage? Yeah, man. Fang said you guys were going to keep it pretty simple from what... Hold on. Prom isn't really a big deal. It's just a dance. People make it bigger than it is. Mostly because I think it's just the sign of high school ending. Yeah, man. Fang said you guys were going to take a pretty simple... Keep it pretty simple with what's up there. Yeah, don't want to do something super complex. Just want to keep it simple and cool for these guys. When are you guys starting? 45 minutes? 45? Shit, I thought we were later than that. We need to start getting prepped. We hauled ass to Mr. Jingo's room, where the band had stored their gear. Reed's drum set was in pieces, and I helped him reassemble it while Trish and Fang tuned their guitars. Shit. I dropped the snare drum I was holding. Fang's guitar string had snapped. Don't you have an extra? Trish and Fang looked devastated. Don't worry. Don't you have a spare? At home? There's gotta be one here. Anon! Reed, look We don't have time. What, but... Spare guitar, maybe? We do not have the time. Look, me and Reed can... Anon, you're not helping. Look, Anon, we just need to focus right now. Just go outside so we can figure something out. Her words cut straight through me. She's really kicking me out right now? Please, Anon. Reed is silent, and I catch a glimpse of the smirking, specious Triceratops. I begin to formulate a response, but just manage a small nod. Yeah, sure. Fang hasn't yelled at me like that since the beginning of the semester. But playing at prom seemed pretty important to Fang, and who am I to interfere with that? I didn't even want to be here in the first place, but... Hold on. Okay. But I'm following Mo's advice and supporting Fang, right? Not really. The music slams into me as I re-enter the room, grating on my ears and thrumming through my chest. A quick pass of the punch bowl and I find the ideal spot. In a darkened corner where I can support the wall with my back and sip on my cheap punch. My feet grow sore as I observe the other seniors having fun. Every now and then one of them would point at me and snicker. I simply hide my face behind my solo cup and try to down out their judging eyes behind sugary water. Get some fucking booze in there. Enjoying yourself, Anon. I nearly choke on the fruit punch. Principal Spears, you're chaperoning? I wouldn't ask any faculty to look after you lot. Fair enough. You enjoying your prom? Could be worse. Could be worse. Where's your date? I thought I saw the two of you enter. Aren't you all getting ready in the music room? We were. Something came up. She asked me to leave. Fang did? Yeah, I was just getting in the way. I see. The two of us stare into the crowd, mindlessly frolicking in silence. Seem there's something else on your mind, Anon. I can tell these things. Not really, it's just that I'm respecting her boundaries. Are you sure that's what's really going on here? Ugh, here we go. Back when I was in the game, I learned a thing or two about... I sigh and tune out the massive man standing next to me. Don't tune him out! Swirl a punch in my cup around before chugging the last of it. I just want to go home. Take responsibility and take it seriously. Relationships are a give and take sort of deal. Got it, Anon? Sure. Sir, I'll keep that in mind. The principal sighs and leaves me. He's just trying to help, dumbass. Everyone moves out of his way as he cuts his way across the room to the small stage. This is gonna go bad. The music fades until all that's left is chatter. Spears takes the stage with mic in hand for once. I'm not gonna yell. Alright everyone, before we end tonight's prom, we have a couple of items to take care of. First thing is, the principal pulls a tiny gold sheath envelope from his lapel and holds it up for the audience to gawk at. To announce prom king and queen. Well, this is a foregone conclusion. A few students are already congratulating Nasir as he's led by the arm by his handler. Drum roll, please. Reed steps onto the stage with a small block in his arms. He smiles and nods, pressing one of the myriad buttons on the block. A mediocre recording of the drum line plays over the speakers as Spears clears his throat and tears open the envelope. Your winners for the 1 mil 2020 class are Nasir and Naomi! He tosses the paper over his shoulder and yanks out the crowns from a pocket inside his jacket. Spears backs out of the spotlight, giving a polite applause as the pair accepts and steps on the stage. The rest of the class is in celebratory roar. Spears offers the crown to Naomi, who puts the larger one on Nasir's crest to droop off and then dons the tiara. The whole moment is picturesque, just like Naomi wanted. Thank you all so much, Volcano High. This is such an honor to receive. My, I don't even have a speech prepared, but in just one short year we... All right, let's stay on schedule. I promised your parents we'd be out of here by 10. Fuck! To close off this wonderful night, I've asked the student band to play a few bops for us. They've had their trials earlier in the year, but I think everyone deserves a second chance. Please welcome Vom Drama. The audience applause decreases noticeably. Wait, again? He was there last year, wasn't he? I'll just start recording. Screw 'em. Fang will show them how much they've improved. I should be memorizing their faces now to make their dumbstruck expressions that much sweeter. I know Fang can pull this off. Reed wheels the drum kit on stage on a dolly and Trish follows with her bass. And Fang comes with her bass as well. Wait, no. They couldn't find a new string? They're just going to repeat the first concert? What are they thinking? The three finish making last-minute preparations and give an anxious look at one another. For a brief moment, Fang looks me right in the eyes. Just shake your head. I think we all know what's about to happen. The band doesn't bother introducing themselves. Instead, Trish begins plucking her bass. It all went tumbling down from there. Just like before, Fang's bass sounds horrifically wrong. Far too heavy. She's a guitarist using a fucking jazz bass, so of course it sounds horrid. And then the vocals kicked in. Reed's lyrical expertise was not on display here. No, these sounded like they came from an edgy teen's Twitter page. Its horrific screeching combined with the with shredding on a bass created cacophony equal to hundreds. God, I fucking hate the new Discord. They still fucking suck after 6 months. The crowd cautiously cheers were long gone, replaced by a symphony of ridicule. The band's already accepted their fate, both basses hanging limply from their shoulder straps. Then a few students start chucking balled-up tissues at their heads. Reed puts his hand on Trish's shoulder, and the two duck out. You know what I like for this is it's a very sketchy style, and I think it works for this scene. Fang stays a moment longer, the despair on her face manifesting through hot streams of tears. She turns to leave as well, trying to maintain a calm composure. Then the students throw their red plastic cups on stage. It splashes against her head, drenching her suit in red dye, making her smash onto the floor. Can we get a Carrie image? A few more food articles follow while Fang scrambles to get up. Shakily, she tries walking off stage again, only to be met with another makeshift water balloon. The back of her suit shines a dull red on stage lights as she struggles to not slip again. Spears rushes on stage and throws his coat over Fang. Nazer was about to jump off the stage and tackle someone, except Naomi had her arms around his waist. You fucking bitch! Enough! The room goes completely silent, aside from the sound of Fang's sprinting footsteps and sobbing. Spears' laser gaze is directed at me. He jams his thumb in the direction of the exit Fang just took. I slip onto the side door towards the music room again. Trish and Reed were sitting in the far corner of the room. Fang was nowhere to be seen. Hey, man. Great, what do you want? Fang's not here, dude. Where'd she go? Probably the auditorium. To be alone. We're doing fine too, not that you care, asshole. I don't. You can fucking burn. You're right, Trish. What? I don't care. I need to find Fang now. That was uncalled for, man. No, it wasn't. Fuck her. And so is this. I felt so satisfied to slam the door in their useless faces. I turn and leave, flipping off Trish through the window as I go. I turn around and leave, flipping off Trish through the window as I go. Yep. I'm not going to say anything yet, but I may have to suddenly stop the stream and go talk to them. So, random question, have you ever heard of the song Latin Simon? I don't know the name, but I might have heard it before. I'm not always good with names of songs and stuff, or things in general. She probably blames me for how this show was going so wrong. That I sabotage Fang's guitar because it would make Trish look bad or something stupid like that. Fuck Trish. God, just fuck Trish. I run to the auditorium with only the sound of my footsteps echoing through the hallway. I stop at the foyer to catch my breath. My hands rest on the door, ready to push it open. What do I even say to her? Just bear with it? You still have friends? All of that's terrible. At the same time, I can't just stall here. I push open the doors softly. The light spills through the foyer into the darkened chamber. Spears' jacket is thrown over one of the seats near me. The door shuts behind me, leaving me in the dark. I can only stand in the night-veiled room for my eyes to adjust. From somewhere in the room, a faint sobbing echoes. Fang, you all right? Great opener. Fantastic. I mean, are you going to be all right? The sobbing continues for a bit longer. No. I slowly follow her voice down the aisle, using the chairs as my guide. By this point, I can vaguely make out Fang sitting at the bottom of the stage. Fang? I'm standing before her now. My eyes have adjusted just enough to make some details of Fang's face. All right. Such as her eyes looking off. Fang? I didn't fuck up. Huh? I didn't fuck up, right, Anon? Nah, you did your best up there. Fang's voice started to take on a hiss. Yeah. It's all right. It's all their fault, right? Whose? Who the fuck else? Nazer and that bitch. Fucking Naomi, she ruined this. She caused all of this. If she had never come into my life. If she was never around Nazer. If... Fang! It startles Fang, making her mouth click shut. Look, forget all of that. It doesn't matter. None of that matters. Naomi doesn't matter at all. She and her stupid plan don't fucking matter. My eyes have finally focused enough to make out the smashed base at Fang's feet. I ignore it and instead, reaching out for Fang's shoulders. She flinches under my touch, which makes my heart heavy. Hey, I want you to do something for me, all right? I'm going to have to drop out of that, yeah. I see the carry image. Can we get a carry image? All right, let me put that in the chat. Let me put that in the stream. Chat does it again. 1 second. I was hoping we'd actually get an image like this in the game. Why is it so tiny? There we go. I think that fits right there. How does that look, everybody? That looks awful. Thank you, I. Oh God, no! What have I've already ruined everything. I can fix this. I can fix this. I can do it. I need to remember to lock things so it doesn't move. There we go. Hold on, what's going on? Miko, leave those. I want you to do something for me, all right? Baby Godzilla safe. He is. He just kind of curled up in my hand and I put him in a warm spot outside. Thankfully, it's kind of, even though it's kind of cool outside, it's nice and sunny, so I just put him on my window. Like outside on my window. Just repeat after me. All right? I had to be careful because if I would have opened the window too much, Jack would have tried to jump out of it. She doesn't look at me but nods her head instead. I like saving lizards. I do. I like getting to hold them and stuff. Snakes too. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The hiss is back, but I ignore it. It doesn't matter. See? Feel better, right? Yeah, I guess. Thanks, Anon. Good. No, Miko. Your lizard friend is gone. Sorry, bud. She's poking my leg looking for it. It's gone, honey. Baby lizard is gone now. She likes lizards. So, I didn't get a picture of this one, no. I don't want to be here. Oh. Do you need me to walk you home? Actually, can I stay at your place? I don't want to see Nazer right now. Just making sure the recording's going. Okay, good. I can feel my face practically glow at the thought. Sure, of course. Come on, let's go home, Fang. By the way, how much longer is this ending? Are we almost at the end? Because I do need to take care of something. So, should we save this for another stream, or are we almost at the very end? When I enter my apartment, I remove my suit jacket and toss it on the floor unceremoniously. I loosen the... God, that's porn music. I loosen the tie, but don't bother to take it all off. I think you're near the end. Okay. Fang collapses. We'll do the bonus stuff in the next one, in the next stream. Fang collapses in my cot without a word. Guess I'm sleeping on the floor tonight. You going to sleep already? No. I frown as I see her cleaning her dumb dress shirt. Maybe you should take a shower, at least rinse the punch off. I think I've got some dry clothes for you. Okay. Fang gets up from my bed and trudges over to the bathroom. By the way, this sounds okay for you guys, right? Right, clothes. I open my closet and look at all my identical jackets. Bulk buys seem like a good idea at the time. I take a spare dress shirt Dad sent me. It's super baggy, even on me. I think this was from that time I tried to cosplay. I shudder at the memory. I take that and some board shorts from my closet and kick it shut. Okay, I think this should wait. Wings and tail. Some minutes later, with my knife, I tear the shower sputter. I hear the shower sputter to a stop. I knock on the door and set the custom-cut outfit on the floor for her. I said a change of clothes for you. Yell if you need me to do some more cutting. With that, I go back to my bed and consider what to do next. Maybe a movie or something? Fuck, what would cheer her up? Thanks. We have a thumbnail. Fang plops down next to me, the shirt hem falling down to barely cover her thighs and lack of shorts I could give her. If only she wasn't so depressed, she'd look really cute right now. So, wanna do something? Play a game or something? I don't know. I don't want to sleep yet. Sure. Fuck me sideways. What do I have that presentable to someone else? I got a Kingdom Hin. No. No. Senran, I feel retarded for even considering it. Fuck no. Screw it. I'll just go with Rock Ring. That always calms you down. Don't get many opportunities these days to use the Duke anyways. Oh, you stupid fuck. That's what I think it is. That's a dumb idea. Oh, speaking of, we are going to be doing Fist of the North Star fitness thing. We got it. I boot up the X-Rocks and insert the Rock Ring 2 disc. Oh, look at her little tail. Look at her little tail. Is that Halo 2? I was thinking of Rock Band. Fang flips over to see the TV as I oh no, it is. Yeah, okay, it's not Rock Band. I was going to say, that's a really poor choice right now. I flip over to see the TV. Fang flips over to see the TV as I take my spot on the floor sitting next to her. Look at that. She's so cute. This is my favorite Rock Ring story. I let the campaign intro play and turn to Fang. She's just blankly staring at the screen, probably still thinking about earlier. You, want to play first? Might help you make your mind off Prom. Fang lets out a muffled sigh. I can just watch. I decide to skip the cutscenes and get right into the gameplay. Repelling a bunch of dinosaurs from the Volcano caves, easy enough. Playing with a torch and rock combo is the easiest way to kill enemies. Takes more skill than using a spear to throw her, at least. Is it Halo? Is it? Yeah, cool. Hey, Anon, you said something about Naomi having a plan earlier. What did you mean by that? Shit. Oh, gotta tread carefully here. Thing is, you know when I just transferred in and everything? Stone Age Halo-like, I guess. Yeah? Well, Naomi kept... Nah, it's nothing. Forget I said anything. Fang sits up and it's eye level with me. It's nothing. It's not nothing. What did she do? Now's not a good time. We should talk about it later. Holy shit, we've got eyes and a mouth. Fang grabs me by the shirt collar and is with shaking fists. Tell me. I can't, Fang. Get a hold of yourself. She jumps to her feet, carrying my shirt with her and lurching my head with it. Damn it, Anon. What have you been planning with Naomi? Her free hand raises into a slashing position, clenched into the claw so her nails protrude like razors. Tell me or I'll... She put me up with you! She put me with you! All at once, Fang loses all energy in her body. Her grip on my collar loosens and her clawed hand lowers. That is actually a really good face for this. All the tension is moved directly to her face. I don't think I've ever seen that look of helpless and despair. After what feels like a year of silence, I get the courage to stand again. Naomi made it so the two of us were together. Nazer's always worrying about you, so she wanted to get his full attention. By trying to have someone fix you. Fang's hand cradled her head, as though squeezing it hard enough would wake her up from this nightmare. Fang, I didn't have any control over it. You know, I really do have feelings for you. I generally like you. It doesn't matter what Naomi's stupid plans are, we still... Out of nowhere, Fang's energy returns into a fit of unrepressed rage. Rah! Ow. Fuck. my throat. Ah. That hurt. That hurt. Let me turn on my humidifier. I've hurt myself. That stupid bitch! That goddamn slut! Fang, calm down. You're right, but calm down. Shut the fuck up! You literal actual tool! Fang, with no intention to vent her frustrations verbally, resorted to the next best thing. Physical therapy. The bed sheets are quickly discarded to the other side of the room in a clump. Fang, please, give me... This is how it happened. This is how the Anon died. Commissioner Gordon's Snoot Night. Fang, please. Fang is convulsing, as though possessed, frantically looking for other things to ruin. With a swift kick, the Duke is catapulted. Oh! Isn't the Duke the name of the original Xbox controller? Oh no, that stream won't end. Isn't the Duke the name of the original, Xbox controller? I just figured that out. The swift kick... I never had an Xbox, so I should say that. I played on one before, but I've never had one. I actually need to get a new Xbox controller for my computer. I might try to get an Elite or the little Sonic one I want to get. The Duke is catapulted into the bathroom. The big one with the black and white buttons and the odd spots. In an odd spot. Yeah, I've seen it before, yeah. Didn't they actually make it and sell it as a thing? Kind of Dreamcast sized and shape. Okay. God, I miss the Dreamcast. I hope Fang's foot is okay. Calm down. Don't break anything. She starts kicking and punching the nearby shelf with all her might. Fang, stop. You'll hurt yourself. My pleas are ignored. Instead, all that I get are continued desperate grunts as she tries to pummel the wooden door. Miko says hi, everybody. Fang, really, you need to stop. With one last scream, she punches clean through the shelf cabinet door, leaving a hole about the size of a football. Enough is enough! While Fang is recoiling, I take a moment to grab her by the wrist and rush her over to sit on the bed. Tears are streaming down her face as I shift my grip to her arms. Oh, that's a nice picture. I can't even fall in love without her interfering with it. You don't like me. You just wanted to change me to something I'm not to get Naomi off your back. That's not true, Fang. Listen to me. I do love... Before I can finish, Fang plants her foot into my chest and pushes me away with all of her strength. The force knocks me stumbling back several feet. Luckily, I manage to regain my balance before falling on my ass. You took me away from my friends. You ruined our band. What the hell are you talking about? I haven't done any of that. Well, Naomi is, and you're just doing whatever Naomi wants. Well, then maybe Naomi had a point. A deafening silence permeates the room. The malice radiating from Fang is as tense as a razor. Eventually, the weight of the situation causes her to collapse into the bed completely. Between sobs, Fang tries squealing out more of her argument. Just shut up. Here's the reality, Fang. There are things about you that need fixing. That much I can agree with Naomi. And clearly I can't help you there. Fang's body tremors with her sobs. Shit, was I too harsh with her? Fang, I'm sorry. You're right. I took you away from your friends and all that. I caused all of this. No, you wish. That would be too much of an honor for you. The phrase cuts to the bone. I retrieve a bedsheet from the floor. Look, you're tired. I'm tired. Let's just sleep and think it over tomorrow. As I drape the blanket over her shoulder, she reaches out to squeeze my hand. I do love you, Fang. You know, if he was smart, he would have mentioned he didn't know about the plan until recently. That would have been the smart thing to point out. He was being used too. She lets go. Good night. Fang curls into my blanket, staring off at the wall away from me. I hit the light switch and lie down across the room from the bed. I'd use the felt blanket that exists in every house, but I'd frankly rather just sleep in my clothes. Felt blanket? What the fuck is a felt blanket? The moonlight leaking through the curtain gives enough visibility for me to see Fang still silently weeping. I watch from afar until her breathing becomes slow and rhythmic, the sort only achievable in deep sleep. What am I supposed to do about her? I'll talk to her more about it in the morning. For now, I'll try to get some shut-eye. My heavy eyelids practically glue themselves shut, and I'm asleep within 5 minutes. Okay, so yeah, I'm probably going to do the stream about 5, so I might try to do one of the bonus things for this, because those are short. I'm pretty excited about tonight. By the way, if you guys don't know, the guys that are doing Tin Hearts, the publishing team, is the same team publishing Gory the Cuddly. And I am an official streamer for them, so I'm pretty happy. I'm going to give them lots of love during the stream. Because I do love getting to show indies, and I do have a ton. That was actually on my list of when I wanted to show off. And I've got some to give away, too. I wake up the next morning with my head cradled in my arms. My back aches from the lack of proper bedding, but that's hardly anything new. I let Mike know it's a puzzle game. My back aches from the lack of proper bedding, but that's hardly anything new. Groggily, I pull myself to my feet. Oh, look, it's a Roomba. He's there. He's like, sweet puzzle game. I pull back the curtain to reveal that a thick Sunday fog had rolled in overnight. I think they changed this part of the story from the earlier version. Why, is it longer than it originally was? What time is it? Guess I'll check my phone. 10 a.m., huh? Damn, I slept a while. Did Fang sleep well? Fang, you up? The bed is empty. Oh. Wait a second. My phone has 70 missed calls and over 100 texts from Nazer. No, I'll make the reference after you're done. Okay. By the way, thank you everybody who has been helping, both the developers and Tenchi. I do have a, like I said, I do have a guide from both of you. Yours is a little easier, Tenchi. The devs guide does have the name of the endings, which are hysterical if you haven't actually seen the ending names. That's right, my phone was on silent last night for Prom. He's probably just worried about Fang, but by Rapture Jesus, right nut man. I opened the most recent voicemail. By Raptor Jesus, left testicle is Fang. If Fang is not home within an hour, I will hunt you down and mount your head on my trophy wall. You will rue the day that... Whoa. Next one. Maybe I didn't make myself fucking clear. I will drag your skinny ass down to the station myself if Lucy is not home in the morning. I have a particular set of... I'm starting to get the idea. All the texts are written in the similar vein. I tried texting Fang to see if she got home safe. Hey, you alright? Just noticed your dad was pretty livid last night. He must have been writing all night long. No immediate response. Well, she'll see it when she sees it. It's not like I can do much else for Fang right now. I take note of the mess that Fang created, a reminder of how badly I fucked up. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I think that the place does look a little bit messier than it does before. Fuck me, so this is what they mean by prom night disasters. I always thought it was just a euphemism for teenage pregnancies. There's laminate, something splintered all over the floor of my dresser from my dresser. And a check inside my bathroom reveals that the Duke managed to crack my porcelain throne. Shit, no way am I getting my deposit back now. I check the controller carefully, only barely relieved that there is no damage. God, I need to get a new controller. After I've swept up the bits of broken dresser, I find I have no real clue what to do. A check of my phone shows that Fang has at least seen my texts. I sigh. How do I make this up to her? I feel like a fucking heel right now. The X-Rocks is still running. Might as well finish Rockring. It'll take my mind off things at least. 2 days later. Master Grug, you mind telling me what you're doing on that boat? Unga Boonga finished this fight. Guess I'll play the next one. I really don't feel like doing anything else today. Yeah, I'm gonna go play Assassin's Creed after this. The new one's not terrible. Wake up, Grug, when you need Grug. Really wish I could just float away on an iceberg like Master Grug after last night. I glance at my phone and realize I spent 10 hours playing Rock Ring. What the fuck is Rock Ring? It's gotta be Halo, I think. I don't know. It's driving me crazy. Is it Turok? My mind was turned off. Because that feels... No, Turok feels more obvious. Turok feels way too obvious because you fight dinos. It is Halo? Okay. My mind was turned off for most of that. Guess I just lost track of time. Look, when he said Unga Bunga finish the fight. Look, I don't know Halo. I don't. That's Wep and Mike's thing. They both know the game inside. Well, Wep knows it inside and out. That man is a killing machine when we do co-op stuff. I always am on his team because holy shit, can he just snipe people? That's how Halo 2 ends. Okay. Like I said, I played Halo once or twice. It's usually just playing player versus player and trying not to die. It's Guitar Hero. That's what I thought it was. I'm shaken from my thought by the knock at my door. The door I forgot to lock. Oh God, I'm gonna be murdered, butchered, and my body parts sold on the black market and turned into some disgusting Rhinorex's sex toys. Hopefully in that order. Before I search for my knife, the door opens to reveal... And on you... Oh, hey. Why are you huddled in the fetal position? Fang? Oh, thank fuck. I deflate, slumping lifelessly in my bed. I thought your dad was here to kill me. Oh, yeah, sorry. Fang sets her backpack down on the kitchen table. By the way, can anyone do me a favor? Cal, maybe you can do this. Can you find me a more Christmassy, outer, border? For tonight's, for the special stream, please? I love you. So, shit. Should have actually thought about that, what I should say to her. Fang, about last night. It's fine. What? It's fine, Anon. I don't blame you for what happened. What? In fact, I'm sorry for overreacting last night. Thanks. If anyone can find one, let me know. I was wrong. There wasn't a change. I was mentally merging this scene and prom night. Okay. There's something about this that's setting off all the alarms in my head. By the way, when I Wanty Hug That Gator comes out, I will be doing it from the beginning because I have a feeling they're probably going to change some things, which is not bad. I'm just saying I'm curious because I think they just rushed, I think parts of the story are rushed so that you can see different things, which is how most demos do things. I don't know what kind though, or why. What? I said I'm sorry. I shouldn't have blown up on you like that last night. Even if it was my fault, I should have... It isn't Anon. But... My words are cut off and my mind goes completely blank. Fang's hand grips my dirty dress shirt tightly, and her beak presses against my parted lips, her tongue invading my mouth. She pulls away abruptly, leaving me confused and lightheaded. What, Fang? It's fine, Anon. Everything is fine. Her hands guide me down onto my bed and she straddles my lap. Sometime in the night and the bed shifts. I hear the bathroom door close, so I pay it no mind and drift back to sleep. Eventually, my internal clock wakes me up. Stretching and yawning, I realize it's a lot brighter than normal. Did I sleep in? The alarm clock on my table has been unplugged. I reached over and grabbed my phone to check the time. 9:02 a.m.? Oh shit, Fang and I are beyond late. Wait, where's Fang? That reminds me. I need to check for packages outside. Can I DM it to you now? Oh, yeah, go ahead. Oh, come on. She went to school without me? I rushed to put my clothes on and get out the door as soon as possible. About halfway there, my phone buzzes in my pocket. Unread text from Fang. Control over my life you denied, and now death approaches from the sky. Why'd it be me you had to vilify? Goodbye, Volcano High. The cryptic message stops me in my tracks. Something is definitely wrong. It almost reads like, adrenaline pushes my feet back into a desperate bolt towards the school. All the other kids with the pumped up kicks. God, I want to play the song. The whole time my mind floods with horrid worst case scenarios. I tell myself I'm just worrying about my mad sprint betrays the lie. As I approach the school, I notice a crowd through the haze. Surely it's just a drill. The deceit is shattered when I see the crowd consist of students huddling and crying, with teachers quietly making sure everyone is accounted for. Anon's got a gun. No! Civ Annie's got a gun. It's Anon's got a gun. Where's Fang? Good boy. She has to be in this crowd. There's just the fire in the school that scared people. She's in this crowd somewhere. You! The voice calls out through the silence of all that. Fuck, she lived. Trish moves to stand a dozen feet in front of me on the pavement, a shaky finger directing malice towards me. She's red-faced, streams of tears running the mascara down her face. Why did you come here? Blurred heads turn to the commotion. You bastard! Why couldn't you just leave us alone? Now just look what happened. Look what you've done. Are you happy? I don't know what the fuck is going on. I just can't say anything. Is this really happening? Leave us alone already. You showed up, got their attention, and now. She chucks her phone through the air. I could make so many horrible fucking jokes right now and I'd get kicked. It's missed by inches and smashes to the ground somewhere behind me. I was right about you the whole time. I was right about you. And now her tirade becomes incomprehensible screaming. The teacher has to hold her back and try directing her to a nearby curb to sit. You bitch! Hold on. You loser. I don't have time for this. Where's Fang? I gotta get in that building. I turn around and dash away into the fog as Trish is being consoled by a group of students. God, I wish she wasn't the one that lived. The side door is unlocked, and I'm able to slip in without being noticed. She has a last name. The halls are silent despite it all. Oh, I get what you're doing. I wanted to make a joke about what just happened. I'm planning on doing Parasite Eve 1 and 2 from the 20s. Do it, Cal. I'll save doing Parasite Eve for another time. Everybody, Cal in the stream is going to be streaming Parasite Eve 1 and 2. So everybody do that. Everyone go to his streams when he's doing that. I'll be doing Nightmare Before Christmas as my Christmas game. So we'll kind of switch off there. So you've got the Parasite Eve this year, and I've got Nightmare Before Christmas, and then I'll take Parasite Eve later next year. How does that sound? And I'll take your save files, too. I do Seki ones. Go to Purities instead. No, go to Cal's. He does a lot of help for the channel. My footsteps clatter through the empty halls. I'm just making sure the recording is going. Give me a second. Yep. It's third period now. Fang always talks about having to deal with Naomi and Econ. That's not on this floor. Fuck! We might have to off stream, by the way, get the PlayStation 2 thing working again because new computer and all that. When I pause, do you still have the BIOS? You still have it in the file, right? I pause when I reach the stairwell upwards. I can't say for sure what my instincts are screaming at me not to go. I can't say for sure what, but my instincts are screaming at me not to go up, to turn back now. Okay, cool. I can't. Tomorrow, I'm not going to be streaming probably during the day for a little while. I'm going to do the indie stream with Mike at night because I'm going to be going and getting my grandpa's ashes and getting stuff ready for donations. So I'll be at the storage unit tomorrow during the day, hopefully, if my mom's feeling up for it. My hand lightly glides along the handrail while I cautiously cross the stairs to the second floor. The first thing that hits me is the smell. That electric, almost metallic stench of wet ozone. I've never been in a real fight before, but even so, it's a smell everyone instinctively knows. I couldn't tell what sound I made because I frankly don't remember. All I will ever remember from this is the sight of my former classmates splattered across the halls like bags of waste. Are you gonna... Oh my god, they actually show it! Oh, that surprised the fuck out of me. I didn't think they'd actually show that. That's Nazer back there. And there's Naomi. The spills and trails of blood tell the story of their final moments. Two were trying to run and still remain face down on their final resting place. One slumped from a locker, smearing his remains all the way down like a puppet string. And the last one, who tried fighting back, now clumped in the middle of the hallway, soaked in the collective pooling blood. It was Nazer. This isn't real. None of this is real. I'm just having a nightmare after last night's episode. Things are just fine. I'll return to reality soon. Please. God damn it. Where is Fang? I just need to find her. There's one open door in the hallway, the one closest to the battlefield. I already know I'm not going to see her. Fang hasn't been in the room since she started. The only thing in there is the huddled corpses of other students' council president. Guess she didn't get that perfect high school life in the end. I can't believe they actually drew it. The stairs. There's only one place she can be. One place where she'd go. When I turn back to the stairwell, something makes a wet thud behind me. Somehow Nazer's still alive. He moved his arm in my direction, still has the strength to move a bit. His eyes meet mine for a moment. Disappointment, sorrow, mourning. I can't focus on him. He's got seconds left. Anything I tried would just be a waste of time. His hand makes a wet slap against the hard tile one last time while I start up the stairs. Somehow the remaining 2 flights of stairs have gained another several hundred steps. I haven't seen who it was yet. It might not be her. You know well it can only be her. How could I have known this would happen? This isn't my fault. We had just as much a hand in this as she did. You had just as much a hand. Fang isn't here. She's at home being grilled by her father for seeing me again. She's behind that door with a loaded gun. How long have I been standing there staring at the doorknob? How much longer could I get away with putting it off? As it is, it's not the worst case scenario. Even if Nazer and Naomi are gone, there's a chance it's not Fang up here. I'd rather just stand here forever, relishing in responsibility, in the possibility that there's some hope left. However, time stops for no one, not even me. The police sirens have been outside for a while. I can't ignore them any longer. I owe Fang this much at least. The doorknob is still cold on my hand. I turn and exit to the rooftop. I already made that joke. In the dense morning fog, the only thing to stand out is a silhouette, one that I easily recognize. Fang? She's silent. I can't even tell if she's looking at me or not. Fang, please, say something. My legs feel leaden as I approached her. Fang, come on. This is all... Slowly, more and more details come to... The revolver that hung limply from her fingers, the splatter of blood on her pants, her wings with multiple bulb patches on them, and the sound of her ragged breath. Fang? My fingers brush against her shoulder. Fuck! Ah! Hot, searing pain. My left leg crumples under me. Why is it always the leg? As I fall, I see Fang's beautiful amber eyes. They're red and puffy with makeup-less tears running freely down her cheeks. Bitch! She didn't realize it was us. Anon, why are you... Fang. Why is it always the leg? You weren't supposed to be here. You shouldn't have come here. Fuck, because I love you. I struggle to balance on my left leg, the hole in my shin dribbling blood down to the floor. I don't care, though. I hobble forward. Fang steps back. Stay back. The revolver clatters against the concrete, spent on ammo. Fang, please. A painful step forward. I know exactly what's going to happen. She takes another back. Anon, just come downstairs with me. It's not over, it doesn't... With a crunch, my shin gives out completely, lurching me forward onto the hands and knees. I have to keep going, even if it's on my knees. I can feel myself slowing, my thoughts cloudy. The blood loss. The pain is so intense, however. It brings some clarity to my mind. Even that I can drag myself forward. Please come down with me. Oh God, oh my God, stop. The sharp bone pokes and tears through my leg muscles. I briefly look behind me. The trail is spilling out and making my other leg wet. Bile rises up on my throat at the sight. I swallow hard and look back at Fang. I have to reach her. I can still fix this. I can still save her. Fang keeps backing away as I try to get closer, remaining out of my reach. Fang stops and catches her balance. Her foot is halfway over the edge. We've reached the edge of the rooftop. End of the line. Fang, look at me. Her head shakily turns from the concrete below to meet my eyes again. Back away from there, please. It's not over. Stay with me here, please. Don't leave me alone. We stare for an eternity, all through the police screaming below. Fang looks below once more, down the 3-story drop to the walkway below. You can survive that. The walkway we passed through so many times to get to classes without a second thought. Whoop, wrong button. The walkway we cross daily with our friends through all our trials. Please. God, I love the art. She looks at me again, less shaky this time. The sides of her mouth curl into a warm smile. The last of her tears fall. Fang! I can't look over. I don't want to see it. Do it! I want to see the drawing. The authorities betray my final wish of death by bursting through the door at that exact moment. I drift into unconsciousness when they start wrapping my leg. At least it's not the dick. God, though, that had to hurt. Fuck. Three weeks pass. No, she won't. It said she had bald patches in her wings. She won't be able to fly. Probably. All I can remember is the sterile hospital room and the endless lineup of reporters. The whole incident made national news. Apparently, I'd become the brave soul who took a bullet to stop a school shooting. But to everyone I know, I'm just the one who caused all this. After I refused to answer the constant pestering enough, I was finally left in blissful solitude. I expected a visit from Spears or Reed or Stella or someone, but they never came. I got discharged just yesterday. I'll need to stay on a crutch for a few months, but that's hardly the wound I'm worried about. Her funeral was today. I wasn't invited, of course, but I can't just leave it either. So I waited out of sight, several hundred feet away, for the remaining family members to trickle out of the crowd and go home. The last figure lingers for over an hour. If anyone, he's the one who deserved this the least. He was right the whole time about me, and here I am, defiling her grave with my presence. Eventually he leaves too. The alternations of footsteps and the crutch make me feel more mechanical than human. Then again, that may be true regardless of having a crutch. Two graves are right next to each other. Various flowers pollute the fresh mounds, in memory of Nazar, loving son and brother. I'm sorry, man. I hobble over to the other headstone. Here lies dearest Lucy. Heaven restores you in light. They buried her using her real name. Well, no shit. God damn it. This is all my fault. No, this is technically Naomi's fault. None of this would have happened if I noticed something was wrong. If I had just supported Fang more instead of getting into a fight. If I never got between her and her friends by telling her how I felt. If I never bothered Fang and just stayed to myself. If I never moved to Volcano. I'm probably always saying that wrong in the first place. Fuck. And because of me, Naomi and Nazar and Fang and the others are gone. Because I'm too fucking stupid to see any of the warning signs. I should be crying right now. I should be screaming to the world why I should have died instead. But instead I just feel... My final pleas to Fang races through my head. Don't leave me alone. I just feel completely and utterly and hopelessly alone. The sprinkling rain stops. Seems the world is tired of my monologuing. Like Trish said, I'm just some nobody from the middle of nowhere, and the only person I ever cared about is gone. A split second I thought I was somebody, I ruined everything. And now, I'm back to being nobody. It's better this way. They do a very good job with this game. Again, these guys are fantastic. I do have their second game, Ending 1 of 4. Bowling for Volcano High. I shouldn't be laughing. I'm horrible. So that was another ending. We are going to go in order till we get to the good ending. Well, the other good ending. The true ending. Wow, the game just closed on me.